What's going on, everyone? Jake Morgan at Shady Creek Marina, El Dorado, Kansas. Today I have a consignment boat. It's a boat that we are selling for the owners. This is a 2021 Cobalt R3. This is a boat that we sold new, and I did not get to talk to the owner when she came in, so I do not know exactly why she is selling this boat, or she's just getting out of boating or looking to upgrade. But that may not matter to you, and you just may want to know the details on this thing. I just got it cleaned up, so I did just touch just about every square inch of this boat. And so I have a couple minor flaws I want to point out, but overall, the condition on this boat, I would put it at 9.5 out of 10. This thing is in great shape. It does have a little bit of scuffing on the lower unit and the skag, but that is really soft, kind of sandy abrasion from beaching. And that is nothing that looks like it's ever took an impact or been dragged on the ground. That looks like repeated beaching on probably Wilson Lake or Milford around here. This is packaged with a Heritage tandem axle trailer. This is what we sold to the original owner with the original package. They did have this rock saver assembly up here to help keep the boat from getting chipped. Some nice options on this boat. The docking lights, as you're seeing now. The two largest monetary and usability options on this boat are going to be the Platinum stereo system, and I'm blanking on the other one, but they got another nice option on there too. Alright, I'm going to do some slow pans on the exterior here and give you an overview of the condition. If you're in Kansas, you're in luck, because those are very nice KA numbers they got on there. They go with the boat very well, and those would get transferred into your name. This right here is kind of the hot spot where I see things crop up on these boats from pulling in and out of the dock. This all looks great right here. All that looks awesome. There's some extremely minor swirl marks right here. Like it got, I'm not even sure if the camera will show that. It's just kind of a tie-up fluke. But I can't feel that with my fingernail, so that is something that would very easily buff out. The rest of the starboard side, I'm seeing not a single blemish, swirl, chip, or nick here in this blue on this whole side. This is probably where it would be too, is under this quick release fender clip. The transom looks great. Two of our underwater lights. I'm not seeing any marks in the gel on the bottom. Nothing there, nothing on the bottom of the swim platform. The Sof-Trac mat all looks in great condition. It's not peeling up anywhere. No cuts. Okay, over here on the port side again, this is kind of the hot spot area right here where I usually see marks. And this all looks great. I'll give you a slow pan of this port side here. It's about the size of a pencil lead. Yeah, there's nothing to shake your head at on the exterior of this boat. Boat looks great, trailer looks great. The fenders, the tires, the wheels have never hit curbs, not that I can tell. Fenders are straight, never been hit and bent back into place. Yeah, awesome condition. Spare looks brand new. Alright, let's hop inside. You do have this little extension piece that is removable here on that rear Sunpad. Transom facing speakers, part of that Platinum stereo sound, and it does have Transom swim platform lighting. Transom stereo remote. Alright, let's check this out. This is the original build sheet showing the options on this thing. Ah, that's what it was. This has the electric folding tower on it. So between the tower and the platinum stereo, you're at almost, you know, 2/3 of the price point of the options. So it has $28,000 in options, and the stereo and the tower are about $18,000 worth of that. Of course, all the awesome standard equipment that makes a Cobalt a Cobalt. And I'll zoom in here on the specs. Length, width, weight, draft, things like that. That's where your ski tow pylon goes. If you're not familiar with these models, it does come with a ski tow pylon, and that is inside the boat. I'll show that to you. This pop-up looks great. The flip back bench seat looks great. And like I mentioned just a moment ago, I did get through and wipe down this boat before I started this video. So I did touch every square inch of this boat, and I didn't see any issues with any of the upholstery anywhere. None of the hinges, none of the seams. I didn't see any cuts. I didn't see any stains. Our audio inputs and a charger. Just kind of quick storage in here. Nice seagrass option. Coming over to the Helm. I've yet to pull the hours off this. I'll pull the hours off this and put it in the description. These folks have serviced this boat with us, so I do have some recent service records. The switch for the power tower's right there. Cooler space. One of the subwoofers. Alright, here's the largest flaw in this boat. Right there. Got that. And that got brushed right there. It's likely from a ski or a cooler, something of that nature. All this looks great. Moving up to the bow. Again, all this upholstery, top notch. There's our hardware for the stereo setup. Looks like the seller, she's leaving you these fenders on the quick release fender clips. Lots of storage underneath there if that's picking up. Lots of lights and darks today. It's bright out. It does look like that they have tinted the windshield, which I often don't like on boats, but this is a very conscious tint level. It's a very appropriate tint level for a boat. This is another area where I often see damage from pulling the anchor in and out. I don't see any chips on this lip or on the top cap up here at all. There's some marks like this, but those are going to clean off with a little bit of rubbing compound. I just didn't bust it out for this job. Our Roswell tower speakers. The whole system's Roswell. Yeah, this is going to make someone a nice boat. Seating for 12. Let's open up the ski locker. How's it look down here? Looks super clean, actually. They didn't really put anything in there. Alright, well that is kind of my condition overview on this boat. I need to pull the hours off of it still and do a PDI, pre-delivery inspection, on everything that works. I'm sure the boat's 100%. It's been serviced with us its whole life. And I think this is going to come in like right under 90,000. Cool. If you have any specific questions about this boat, feel free to reach out to me or Mike, the owner here. We can get you some additional photos of anything if I missed it. If you're in the market for an R3, this may be a good option for you. If you're in the market for an R4, that one may be a good option for you. And yeah, that's about all I got for you, folks. Thanks.